I'm Gaz, and this is Let's Play Overlord with the Raising Hell expansion. This is a game that I have not played in many, many years, but I do recall enjoying it. This is my kind of action game. A little bit of puzzle elements in it, if you've never played the game before, and it also has decisions. We will talk about that in a moment. For right now, let's just start a new game. Yeah, just normal. I've got nothing to prove.
This one. Rub some acid in his eyes. Master, evilness truly suits you. Let us go forth. There are nefarious deeds to be done. I feel the land quaking with fear already.
Alright. I feel like I can maybe make a small adjustment here. Alright. So, Overlord. It is, holy crap. Sorry, I really should have tried to do something about this. But, when you make a new profile, it changes all of your settings. Okay, that's much more reasonable.
I am Nob, Minion Master and devoted servant of darkness. The haziness will pass, and your muscles will become limber again. This cavern is the spawning pit, sire, where new minions are born and live. Now you are here, you can call forth minions from this minion gate. Ah, look at those keen little evil faces, ready to loot and pillage at your command. Let us continue. Follow me if you wish to study the finer points of combat and minion control. Of course, if you want to get straight to the smiting, then I shall meet you in the throne room upstairs.
Yeah, we may as well go along. Alright, so we're kind of down here.
Your minions will follow you wherever you go, Master, unless you give them a task.
And this is where we will eventually unlock things. Treasure room, I believe. Various types of minions. Right now we've just got sort of your brute melee brown minions. But other things will unlock. So I mentioned that this game has choices. And those choices basically are effective for your level of corruption and how evil of an overlord you become. Naturally, you'd think that I'd want to go 100% evil, because that's sort of the theme of the game. However, I've decided not to do that, and I've decided not to do that because apparently the canonical ending does not do so. The canonical storyline that continues into Overlord 2 sort of has you somewhere in the middle. So you're sort of supposed to be, I guess, lawful evil, not just like full-on Prince of Darkness, chaotic evil. So there will be some decisions that seem sort of like the quote-unquote good choice. I'm not going to go 100% darkness evil, which prevents a few things from unlocking, and it's not going to fully transform the castle and myself, but again, just for the sake of continuity between this game and Overlord 2, which I will eventually play, we'll just make decisions like that in the future. Anyway.
Being Overlord is more than just throwing a few fireballs and causing chaos. Proper evil takes skill and maybe, well, just a bit of mayhem. I think the Sleeping Beauty's a little rusty. Oh, our jester, sire. I really should have nailed him out for the crows long ago. Teach him to respect his overlord.
Alright. So, I am playing with the mouse and keyboard as my control scheme.
Now hit him again. Don't hold back.
which does make some of these a little bit weird. Using the space key for...
See? It's all coming back now. Evil is not something you just forget.
for combat is a little bit awkward, but because of the way the game plays, you end up using your mouse for other things.
Come on, princess! You move like a dead badger! Shame you don't smell as good. He's out of your reach, sire. Use your minions to shut his flapping mouth. Oi, Tubbs! They should call you the Overlord!
Alright.
Oh, it warms my black heart to see them running about the place, trying to rip each other apart. Oh. Call your minions back, Master. All of them. Right, Mr. Overlord, show me some evil. If you need your minions to follow a complicated route, then you must sweep them through it. Call that evil? Overlord? Overrated, more like.
It's a very interesting control scheme.
Don't let him get away, sire. Sweep your minions after him. Bet he'll whittle himself silly.
There is another reason for why I will not be doing a 100% evil reason. Again, it's sort of for the same reason, really, just because of the story, but mostly the background of the Overlord himself.
Accompany me to the throne room. Evil deeds won't do themselves.
I won't spoil it now,
if you wish.
but I believe we do unlock sort of the history and reasoning behind the Overlord and how all this came to be and what the hell is going on right now. I think we'll just quit the tutorial and move on. As soon as Gnarl gets out of the way.
Your throne room, sire. Alas, one cannot be a bastion of evil these days without wretched heroes lining up to prove themselves. That last lot were particularly bothersome, killing your predecessor like that. Still, you're here now, sire. Evil will always find a way. They also looted and destroyed much of the tower. But it's merely a setback for the forces of darkness, sire. You are our new Overlord. Rebuild your tower, punish those so-called heroes, and re-establish a dark domain. This is the tower portal, sire. Sadly, it's missing its power source, the tower heart. However, there's still a tiny bit of energy left. It's just enough to transport you to the last known location of the heart. When you're ready, sire, step through the gate. I shall meet you on the other side.
Just want to see if I can go around here for a minute. I can actually get out here. We are surrounded by lightness and sunshine. The more corrupt I become, the less of that nonsense will be out there.
You made it through the gate, sire. This tranquil wilderness, so rural and idyllic. Hideous, is it not? Try not to inhale it, my lord. You can summon your minions from these gates. They are ancient arcane links between your tower and this land. Currently, you can only summon browns. You must find the other lost Minion tribes before you can summon them. Perhaps we may recover some of our looted tower objects in this lush, verdant abomination.
Right.
These fluffy creatures barely know they're alive, but you can still harvest life force from them. Remember, life force equals minions. Return to the gate to call more to your side. Your minions will dutifully bring you anything they find, like this life force. They do not have the wit to do anything else, nor the pockets. You can absorb life force yourself, Master, by merely getting near it.
Come on. Doesn't actually seem like I'm gaining too much. Now there's a thing that I'm pretty sure I can't get just yet. I think I need the water minions. But it is something to come back to.
Stupid, pointless creatures.
Now as I recall, this is something that early in the game I would farm. Like I'd keep popping in and out of here just to kill the sheep for a lot of farming of life force. If that happens, I will, of course, be doing that off camera. Oh, you need to bring this to me. Killed that sheep and left me high and dry up here. Alright, now did he... Well...
These urns ahead may yield something beneficial. There's nothing minions like more than breaking things. Well, apart from killing things.
Okay, apparently there wasn't. I was hoping there was loot. These guys will pick up certain items and wear it, basically, which is kind of fun. I don't know that it actually has any impact on the game. I think it probably does, because they can pick up armor pieces and that sort of thing. Maybe gives them a little more longevity. But anyhow, I need to continue on with the tutorial. Okay, move the pillar. Well, first I'm going to need a few more minions. And I'm maxed out. I believe that has something to do with the tower heart that lets me increase
All yours, you future
that capacity.
numbskull. Make your master proud. Onwards.
Oh! Halflings took over my farm. Tied me up in the sun to scare the birds. Now, those pumpkins are plotting against poor Bob. They want revenge for all the pies I made. And the soup. And the jelly. And the, ice cream. I hear the pumpkins whispering at night. But I won't leave my farm to the halflings. Oh no. They're worse than the pumpkins. Please help get Bob's farm back. Oh. Your creatures ain't related to pumpkins, are they?
Alright. One way to fix this.
They're screaming. The pumpkins are screaming. They're scared. Get 'em! Get 'em!
Yeah, see that one picked up a pumpkin and he's now wearing it.
Even the birds laugh at me. They're in league with the pumpkins.
Gotta keep my little
Keep those squeaky things away from
my
me.
little gobbos away from...
Your creatures
Get in
ain't
there.
related to
What are you doing?
pumpkins, are they? That showed him. Oh, you better get going, Sonny. The path behind my house leads to the village of Spree. Oh, I bet there are more of them fat little demons about. So be careful.
Kill some more sunflowers.
Me? Well, I think I'll stay here. Fix me farm. Maybe grow marrows instead. Yeah, marrows don't talk so much. Yeah, that'd be nice.
Okay. Come back. Oh, what is this? When do you pick that up? Okay, one of them got a sword. Awesome.
Your minions can access areas that are too small for your evil magnificence.
Yeah. I'll just send them over there myself. And try and scoot them up there. Okay, awesome. Oh, nope, nope, nope. When do you get that Wear that pumpkin helmet. Didn't let him have the whole thing. Now, we seem to have skipped over some dialogue there, unfortunately, because when I destroy the farm, or his homestead here, he laments that. He's like, oh no, my farm, oh well. So we must have destroyed that a little too early or something out of sequence. I got to be careful about that, because I think we saw earlier, too, when we were down in the dungeon and Gnarl was talking, I think getting too close to one of the trigger points overrode some of his dialogue. So I'm going to have to take a little bit slower approach to this. And we'll have to see, too, if the camera... I feel like the camera's good, but maybe it'll look bad on your end, so it might cause a little motion sickness. I don't know. The sensitivity is crazy by default. The fact that I had to turn it down as much as I did is a little bit fun.
See the clouds that rose from those
Funny.
dead halflings? That's evil energy. It gathers in all us evil creatures. You will learn more of it in time, Master.
This implies that halflings are evil.
The Tower Heart. The halflings must have used it to grow pumpkins. The little fools. They have no idea of the real power it contains. Clear those pumpkins and let's get it back to the tower.
Of course, I could get in there, but, you know, I'm an Overlord. That's what my minions are for.
Will carry it for you, Master. Being the Overlord means never having to lift anything heavy.
Alright, all of you, head to that, please.
Careful! Careful!
I'm going to need more minions for that one.
Ah! The minions have found a shortcut! Moldy, keep up with the other minions. Giblet, I see you pretending to hold it with one claw. Hold your share, Gubbin, you useless sack of pus.
Alright. It appears I also have a fireball now up there. It's kind of sequence breaking, seeing as how he hasn't told me about that yet. So let's go back to the tower.
You should return to the tower, sire.
Yeah. So, fun thing. There's my mouse cursor. Okay. Sometimes that just ends up disappearing.
It is back where it belongs. This is the heart of the tower, sire. It will play a vital role in helping re-establish your dark domain. It will allow you to visit the tower whenever you wish and provide access to all of the tower's resources. And look, it seems to have bestowed a little gift upon you, sire. You can now control 10 minions. Ha! And it seems to have retained one of its spells. The Fireball spell. Robust fellow. Might have known he'd make it. I'll teach you how to use him when the need arises. But I urge you, sire, find more of our missing tower objects. A crane would be particularly handy. Then we could clear the debris around here. Open up some rooms. Unfortunately, I am not the evil entity that I once was. I cannot take the feel of lush green grass under my feet and birdsong in my ears. In fact, I think I need to find a dark corner and something to pummel. I shall stay here. The heart will allow me to speak directly to you, sire, and see and hear what you do. Use the gate to return to the halfling domain. Salutations!
Alright. So first little bit is done here. We can see now I've got a list of minions I'm allowed to have, which is nice. So here's my corruption meter. As I was saying, I will not be getting that to 100%. But there is a threshold for percentages, so as it goes up, my appearance will change. We'll start getting like spikes and dark clouds and all that stuff around me. So I don't know. I mean, there's not really like a... well, it's 50-50. If you go above 50%, I think you tend towards the evil side of things, whereas... or the evil ending, I should say. Below that, you get the good ending, which never made sense to me for being an evil Overlord game. So I can make certain decisions that will stay canonically consistent with the story of the second game and still get the evil ending, I believe. So that's what we'll be aiming towards. I have no monies. No monies. And I don't recall what this is. But anyway, so next up we're going to be going back to that map to find us this crane to begin unlocking some more rooms, I guess. But not right now. I'm going to end this one here.
There are evil deeds that need doing.
I do not.
Most wise master.
Thank you. I'm going to end this one here, and I'll see you next time.
Harvester of life force.